All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for NJCAAE's broadcast match of the week. Here we have Daytona State College versus Madison College playing, and very excited. This is a season opener, and we're excited for these great games. Best of 5 series.
Yeah. And thank you all for joining us. As my co-caster said, I'm Matt17, and my co-caster is A1 Apostle. And we're very much looking forward to this matchup. It's the very beginning of the season.
All right. Here we have players on Daytona Esports sides. We have Tyler Knight as Knuckles, Brady Stroud as Lefty, Donald Solis as Walton, and as Bafosa, Anthony Polinsky. Madison side, we have Alex Kruger as Krugs, Matt Sear as Sagi, and Jalen Wilson as Jay. Some great players. And we should be getting into these matches shortly.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Looks like we're ready to get this one started.
We sure are on the pitch. Here we go. Lefty off the right wall over here. Looks like he's looking for an early flip reset. He finds it, passes to Solis off the top bar. Knuckles, and now we have Madison College scrambling back, trying to get back on that defense. Solis is going to go for the 50. It looks like Daytona's putting some early pressure on right in the beginning, controlling a lot of boost right now.
Yeah, but we're seeing Madison not let that pressure get to them just yet. Doing a good job at keeping the ball out of their half. Still struggling to get it out past midfield, but doing a pretty good job. Defending against the onslaught by Daytona so far.
Yep. I mean, breaking out like bats out of hell. Lefty tries to pass at midfield, doesn't find it. Here we have Soggy passing it mid, straight into Jay. Shot on goal, but Solis denies. And Soggy's going to keep going. Here we have Cruz trying to take the shot, but it's denied by Madison. Knuckles going to take off the backboard. Lefty's going to take a shot on. Does not find. Jay clears it out as Soli clears into the right corner. It is just back and forth with these two teams. I mean, straight off the game, it looks like they're very eager to get the season started and very eager to get that early lead.
All right, we're seeing it come back into the orange half. Madison still struggling to get out of their own half, taking it across the pitch a few times, but struggling to maintain possession. Here we have Knuckle clearing it out immediately from Daytona's side. We only see one back on defense for Madison.
Big play out of Daytona over there. He had two attackers up, trying to smash it down in, but it looks like Daytona's left their goal open for a sec there. Very dangerous. I mean, it's definitely a fault of that very aggressive play, but it seems to be working for them right now.
All right, we're seeing a little more life out of Madison now. Looks like they're starting to find each other a little more, getting a good rhythm here, maintaining good possession and gaining control of the midfield. And honestly, that's a pretty important part of this game. Really, is whoever can control the midfield and control possession more is really going to dictate the flow of the game, and the other team will have to essentially play to their speed.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Looks like Solis is going to take it to the mid, try to get a flip reset. Doesn't find it. It was carrying it across the pitch. Cruz is going to clear it out. Hopefully someone can follow. He's low boost. Doesn't look like it. Gives that possession to Daytona. Jay passing along mid. Doesn't have any boost. Gets it early. Gets a 50. Oh, this could spell trouble for Madison. Not quite. Looks like Madison's fairly low boost right now. I mean, both sides low boost, but it looks like they're finding it now. Lefty, fake the flip reset. Doesn't find it. Solis.
All right, we're seeing a lot of pressure being applied here by Daytona. Doing a great job keeping Madison from really getting out of their own half right now and maintaining good control of the ball. But here we go, just as I say that, oh my God, and a great counter by Madison. Just took it straight across the pitch into the corner. Nobody was back yet for Daytona. They were just scrambling. You see Knuckles back there, low boost, and just straight out mid, open net for Krug's. Excellent play. And now Madison will take the lead with 1:42 to go.
Really? I mean, yeah, it's what happens when you play very aggressive and you don't have anyone back. But, you know, hopefully Daytona can keep that up and refine that pressure they had. Otherwise, Madison might just run away with it. Here we go. Jay shot on, denied by Knuckles. It looks like Daytona is back on the offense over here. Can he find a double off the backboard? Not quite. Just off.
Well, that was a little risky there for Madison. Oh my God, and another one. You know, that could have been really bad for Madison just a moment ago with that attempted double off the backboard. They had no one on backboard for backboard defense, but Daytona could not put the nail in the coffin, and as such, Madison was able to regain control with a really quick counter, and now they're up 2-0 with 1:15 to go.
Yes, this is a very fast-paced game just to start off the first of the series. I mean, you can tell these teams really just want to get that early momentum going. And as soon as they find a groove, it's going to be really electric.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, I mean, Rocket League is a game that's all about momentum, really. I mean, I think you could say that about any sport or esport for that matter, but Rocket League in particular. Oh my God.
Lefty tries to find a shot, and Solis threads the needle, picking it up after you see all of Madison's defenders on that back half.
Oh, what happened there? It looked like maybe there was a miscommunication between Madison. It got put into a very awkward position. I think faked out by one of the Daytona players there. It was very well done, but now this is a 1-goal game with 46 left to go.
Yes, can Daytona find it? Can they force overtime in 42 seconds? And they can! I mean, Knuckles responds right away with an excellent dunk on Madison's defense over there. Low boost, but he takes it all the way, dunks on Jay, bounces right over Krug into the net.
You know, and I gotta say, honestly, no. And now we have a whole new ball game, like a full game reset with only 40 seconds to go. So, will they be able to, one team or the other, be able to put it away before we go to overtime, or will we force an overtime? Going to see. I think we're going to see a lot more defensiveness out of these two teams right now, with everything on the line. Neither team having to lead.
Absolutely. Knuckles is going to go off the. Tried to find a pass to his teammate off the ceiling. Doesn't quite. Solus taking it off the back half now. Krugs with a good early 50, denying that entry. They're going to go for the carry. A very crucial bump from Jay over there on Knuckles. Lefty's going to carry. Is anyone home for Madison? They are. No boost. That's dangerous over there. Solus is going to take the shot, but no, it's a fake. Oh! Excellent. With 0 seconds on the clock. 3-2.
My God.
Daytona takes that first.
Daytona will take game one on a nail-biting conclusion. A little buzzer beater right there by Solus. Absolutely excellent play there. You can see the pressure really mounting there towards the end. All the players definitely feeling it, but Daytona holding strong and being able to capitalize and get this first game.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, Solus over there putting a lot of shots on net. Truly, I mean, like, I don't know if you saw that 400 ping. I mean, that's
yeah, 400 ping. That's I think we know a little too well what that's like. You know, it's not great at a time like this. And also, I wanted to bring this up earlier, but Sagi, his name's Sagi on 60 FPS laptop. That's got to be really difficult. You know,
definitely.
I wonder how much that's impacting his game as much as it's impacting. As much as the ping is impacting as well, some of our players.
Well, it looks like not, because Daytona is going to take that. I mean, yeah, it could be. It could be. Lefty over here. Time to take the shot. We have one Madison defender demoed. Now Jay's going to take it. Solus off the backboard. Instantly denied by Madison. Knuckles passing in mid. Solus going to try to find a shot. And he does! Even though there's two Madison defenders back, that shot was just too fast. I mean, look at that beautiful passing play by Knuckles. Light speed.
An excellent read and reaction time by Solus there. And, you know, I think, like I was just saying last game, I mean, this is a game, it's all about momentum. And with Daytona finding a groove, getting to comeback win, being down 2-0, and Solus being the one to put the final nail in the coffin there with that buzzer beater. I mean, you got to wonder, like, is he starting to feel himself now? Because that was excellent. Very, no hesitation, very well done play there.
Most definitely. It looks like Daytona is really finding their play over here in their synergy. But I wouldn't count Madison out yet. Very strong defensive players, and once they get the ball rolling, it's very hard to stop. But here we have Solus going for a fake, but it's denied by Jay. Knuckles off the corner. Jay is sticking with that ball. Salgi off the corner. Lex is going to try to take the pass out mid. Doesn't find it as Jay is still there. I mean, he's everywhere. I haven't seen Jay.
Yeah.
We're starting to see starting to see.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little more control out of Madison here, seeing them take possession and maintain possession, really having a lot of, looking for a lot of passing plays here, controlling the midfield very well, great boost control as well. But Daytona still holding strong with their defense, and a shot on, but it doesn't quite connect. He finds a left post instead, and here's Lefty taking a pass out. Ooh. No one there able to connect.
Cruz going for the double. Doesn't find it. Excellent positioning over there by Knuckles. It's like he just knows where to be. Krug's trying to find the boost on the way back. Knuckles doesn't find the bump, but it doesn't matter because Lefty's going to take the shot on, but it's denied by Sagi. Sagi taking it in, and Solus is going to try to carry it for his teammate. Knuckles is going to go up. Does he find a flip reset? Not quite. Jay with 0 boost. I mean, he has been so devious with zero boost on that defense and the offense. It's like Jay doesn't need boost at all to play. And he takes a shot on, but it's denied by Solus. Immediately picked up by Knuckles and Lefty. I mean, Daytona's synergy over here is just, it's like they have their brains connected.
Honestly, it's we're really seeing a lot of great play out of both of these teams right now. And honestly, with half the game to go, Daytona only being up by 1, I mean, it looks like Madison has been able to hold strong and slow down Daytona's momentum here. And now, really, it's anybody's game as we see a lot of back and forth play across midfield from one corner to the other.
Absolutely. Solus passing down to Knuckles, tries to find the shot, but Madison's defense is always there. Lefty getting it. It looks like they're not there anymore after Knuckles hits the demo, but it's still denied. Crooks is going to try to carry. Doesn't get the flip reset. Goes for the fake. Jay's back now. Going to try to carry it off the ceiling. Can we see an effective offense out of Madison now? I mean, you can slow down to play all you like, but you definitely need to get that offense mounted. So shooting into the corner. And here we have Crooks trying to make the solo play happen. Can he pass his team over here in mid? Just denied. And Knuckles is going to have a free shot on goal. Not even. Jay was just able to get that just in time.
Now we're seeing Daytona with low boost. Lefty the only one full on boost. Got a demo here out of Crooks. Oh, wow. Nobody back right now for Madison. Daytona. I apologize. Nobody back for Daytona. Madison just applying so much pressure there. Excellent, very well-timed demo there, and great boost control. Able to just apply pressure over and over until Daytona could not keep up, and now we have a whole new ballgame with just 60 seconds remaining. Absolutely.
It's just the second game of the series, and here we go, finding ourselves with just less than a minute on the clock, and both teams back tied again. I mean, let's see if Daytona can pull out that special magic they pulled out in that first game. They found their 0-second goal. Very good in a high-pressure situations, it seems.
Absolutely, I'd agree.
And now Knuckles trying to find that pass mid. Shoots it on, denied by Kroogs. But Lex is going to take another shot. I mean, looks like right now Daytona's onslaught is almost unstoppable, but it just can't find the needle.
Oh, and you know Solus wants that one back. That one was nearly on. So close, right off the top post there. Seeing Daytona find their groove again and applying a lot of pressure to Madison once again, and now just 10 seconds left. Will we see another buzzer beater, or will we have our first overtime of the series?
Let's hope. 1 second on the clock. Did not find it. Daytona forces overtime. Here we go. One shot to win it all. Jay's going to take it. Here we have Knuckles with a 50. It's right in front of Daytona's net, but then Madison does not find a shot. Solus is going to take it to the corner. Look for a pinch. He finds it. No goal, though. Looks like Daytona didn't have an attacker there. Solus is going to try to take it up mid. He's going to carry. Looking for the flip reset. Finds it. Gonna pass it down. Another. How many touches is that?
Oh my gosh!
What did we just witness?
Oh my god, what an incredible play there. Such amazing control out of Solus.
Absolutely. And then Knuckles to be there in the perfect time.
Oh my god, now that was, wow. That was something.
We need a slow motion replay to see just how many touches Solus had on the backboard. I mean, like, he was absolutely handling that ball.
Yeah, I lost count of how many flip resets there. I think it was 2, but just flip reset, and then just watching. Oh my goodness, just watching the control there, and it hits off the backboard. A great control out of Solus, and I mean Daytona. They really brought that one back. We saw things get hairy for a moment there in the middle of the game. Things kind of slowed down. It looked like might have been Madison's game to take, but Daytona just was able to bring it right back, and again under that high pressure situation.
Yeah, Daytona has been proven to be very resourceful in that. With 0 boost, all those flip resets. Here we go, game 3. This could mean trouble for Madison if they don't get it going. Solus with a flip reset. Knuckles going for the shot immediately. I mean, Daytona's determined to close out the series over here, and it looks like they don't quite find their shot. Jay's going to be there, and Knuckles is going to take it up. Big fake by Knuckles, but soggy.
Yeah, and just as we saw in Game 2, at the start of Game 2, Daytona just riding that momentum from their last victory. And oh my god, this could be bad for Madison, but they barely get out of that one. And now let's see if they can clear it out of their own half. Looks like Lefty will deny and keep Madison awkward in their own half.
Looks like it. I mean, Madison really needs to get this offense rolling, but it looks like Knuckles is going to take the first shot of this game. And puts a hard one right on net past Jay.
Excellent control there, excellent positioning and directional air roll to get the power he needed to just find the hole in net. Very well done. Daytona will once again take the early lead. Madison's really got to do something to answer back. This could be trouble for Madison again. 2 failed shot attempts here by Daytona, and now it looks like Madison will, for the first time this match, will finally get out of their own half. And now let's see if they can get something going. Apply a little pressure.
They just might,
and they can. Oh,
determined to prove you wrong. Soggy with an incredible pass down straight to Krugs. Takes a 59-mile-per-hour shot right into the bottom right. I mean, that's a tough shot. Very well placed. And Krugs is looking hopefully to get this Madison College offense on the roll. Hopefully they can take back some of the game of the series over here.
Yeah, and honestly, even more impressive, once again, that Soggy is playing on a 60 FPS laptop. For those who don't know, that's very much similar to playing with your hands tied behind your back, and a huge disadvantage for a player here, but he's still making the most of it. Excellent play out of him.
Looks like it. And Jay's going to try to find a shot off the pass from Soggy. Doesn't quite, though. Looks like Knuckles is going to deny. He's going to find almost a free open net. Oh, wow.
Oh, and he does! Just right around the defender. He couldn't quite catch up there. Yeah, it looks like he caught them out on rotation while they were low boost. I mean, you see Madison College with no boost onto rotation. All it took was really hard shots straight across, and managed to find the back of Madison's net there. Now Daytona will go back up once again. 1-goal lead with just over 3 minutes of game.
Absolutely. And here we have Lefty trying to find a shot down mid. Goes for a pass and Knuckles doesn't find it. Big clear out of Madison over there, and Lefty's going to receive. I mean, that's really what's happening over here is Madison is clearing down to the field, but they don't have the control of the ball to, I mean, every time Madison takes control of the ball, they find their shot and they get their game back. But as long as they keep clearing it back to Daytona, an offense is not really going to mount. We have just under 2.5 minutes left to this game, and it looks like it could be Daytona series if Madison doesn't pick it right back up. And speaking of which, pass down straight to Knuckles. That was a fatal misplay from Cruz as Knuckles can just take that hard shot on.
Wow, and you hate to see that. Jay just couldn't get back in time. Low boost, just scrambling back, and I'm pretty sure Cruz did not mean to throw that down, but that's just how the game goes sometimes. Ball doesn't land where you want, someone's there ready to capitalize, and very well done out of Daytona once again. Now they got a 2-goal lead.
Exactly. It looks like they're trying to solidify that lead even more as Knuckles is onslaughting back in the back of the orange net. I mean, absolutely brutal. 3 goals with 2 minutes left. It's not impossible, and we've seen them come back from worse. But truthfully, it's a very commanding lead at Daytona as they hold so much of the momentum and so much of the boost, and Madison just can't seem to get out of their own half.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely, again, going back to talking about momentum, you're just seeing Daytona kind of ride that right now. They're keeping their nerves cool, and all the pressure is on Madison right now with not even a single game under their belt yet. They could get swept here in their very first series if they don't find something soon. Oh, and it looks like Daytona is just taking it again. Oh my God, these players are just feeling themselves. I mean, at this point, they look so comfortable just up and down the pitch, like they're not even concerned about Madison anymore. They know that they've got it right now.
I mean, yeah, it's really incredible. I mean, all these players are such strong strikers over here. Shot after shot after shot. And here we have Knuckles going for another one off the ceiling, but he's going to pass it straight to Jay. Solace is back to receive that. It's going to control, but demoed. Cruz is going to try to control it. It doesn't have much boost, but there isn't so much to give it to. I mean, Soggy's going to try to go for it again. Lefty taking it off the blue back wall. Solace going to take the shot on. It looks like Madison is playing a tighter defensive game now.
And you know, honestly, I mean, this whole series. Oh my God, is that? Oh, they really needed that one. Almost had that one, but Krug just could not connect. Just off the left post again. But it looks like Madison's still holding strong, trying to keep that pressure going. Looks like they've finally got some possession. Make something happen here in the blue half.
Absolutely. Right now, it's all or nothing for Madison as they have just a minute left on the clock. They're full offense style over here. I mean, there's not much else you can do with series life on the line. You have to risk it all to get those shots that matter, and it looks like they just might. But Knuckles is always there. I mean, wow. And it looks like Daytona's defense is just very, very strong right now as they try to maintain this commanding lead.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just like a wall right now in front of net, and Madison just, despite their best efforts, I mean, honestly, we're seeing some really excellent offensive plays out of them here. Just cannot connect with the back of Daytona's net, and it looks like this first series will end up going to Daytona with only 15 seconds left and a 4-goal deficit for Madison.
It looks like it. Cruz is going to try to take the shot. Soggy looking for the bump, doesn't find it. Can Madison get one goal to take that maybe into next week's game?
No, and it looks like we won't. Looks like this series will end up going to Daytona. They got the full sweep. All 3 games in a row against Madison.
Wow.
Very excellent play.
1,054 points. 5 goals out of Knuckles. I mean, what a monster. He was determined to start off this series, right? I mean, the season, I mean, the first game of the season, putting up a 3-0 sweep, it's got to feel good for Daytona over here.
Yeah, no, honestly. And, you know, a 3-0 sweep in your first game of the season against the reigning, or
the reigning
champs. If I'm wrong, but the reigning champs from the spring season. Yeah, Madison College was able to go the distance and take it. And of course, it's the beginning of the season, but I mean, this is a very strong start for Daytona. We saw a lot of really excellent play here.
Absolutely. Let's get Knuckles in here. I mean, the offensive striker of that last game, he really showed up when it counted. So let's see if we can ask him how he was feeling about that.
Yeah. Looks like we're just need a moment to go ahead and get him connected to our call here, but we'll be with him in just a minute.
How's it going, Knuckles?
Right.
Pretty good.
Oh man, that was a heck of a final game there. I mean, heck of a series, but that last game really, I mean, I think if there was an MVP, we got to say it was you. How are you feeling right now, man?
I feel great, man. I'm glad it worked out. My team we had good morale like throughout the entire game, and I remember when Solus hit that like pancake off the backboard, I was like, yeah, we got this. It's over.
Yeah, honestly, you guys we saw some excellent play there. Saw for a while looked like Madison was able to kind of shift the momentum a little bit in their favor, but they couldn't hold on to it. It seems you guys definitely did a great job at like keeping a cool head, not letting that get to you, and just bringing it right back. What is what's it called? Excuse me for a minute. What is your guys's like mindset? I guess like kind of coming into this. I know it's the start of the season. Is literally your first match, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys like prepare for the start of the season and for this series in particular? Like, was there any prep going into it, or is it just kind of like, hey, it's the beginning? You know, we're just kind of grinding some Rock League and we're just getting into it right away, just seeing how it goes.
This is my second season in this. I remember playing Madison the season before this, and they were very good, like very good. And I knew they'd be a good team. And what we've been doing, just some scrims like Tuesday, Thursdays, and we had a scrim before this, so we played a good college. So that was nice. They were very fast paced. So it helped us a lot coming into this. We played we had a lot more time on the ball than we thought we did. And it's something we noticed after game one. So we could do a lot more than what we like to do. So I guess that was just the game plan. I just told them these guys are good players. They very good. They beat us both last time, but we just came in with confidence and it worked out.
Very sound
man.
advice.
Well, I mean, definitely, yeah. It's very sound advice, and it definitely showed, reflected in your guys' gameplay. I mean, honestly, casting a lot of that, it was very obvious that I'm like, this is going your guys' way. That all being said, though, how do you feel about the rest of the season now going forward? I mean, having such a strong start against the last season's reigning champions right now. How do you feel about your season?
I feel good. I think we're going to do really well. I hope, I think our confidence off of this is going to go into the next few weeks, and we'll just ride off of that, and we'll just keep going, keep working together. We've been scrimming a lot, worked on comms and stuff like that, trusting each other, and it's worked out a lot. We've already seen a lot of improvement off of just like our first few matches with each other, and we'll just keep working on it and getting better.
Yeah. All right. Well, excited to see what else you guys do the rest of your season. Knuckle, thank you so much for joining us, man. Good luck with the rest of your season. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Good stuff, Knuckles.
Yeah.
All right, man. What an electric series, man.
Yeah. Wow. No, honestly, I mean, what a way to start it. I didn't know what to expect coming into this. I haven't really seen. Admittedly, I'm not terribly familiar with a lot of these players and these teams, and so, but I knew there would be some really good high level Rocket League, and some stuff that's really fun to watch, and it sure was. Like that was, we're gonna have this next series starting in just a moment here. It's gonna be Brookdale versus Wake Tech. And honestly, I'm really excited to see how this one goes. Maybe we'll have a little more back and forth. Or maybe we'll see another sweep go one way or the other.
Yeah, it could be. You never know. I mean, these are two great teams. You've seen them before. Definitely didn't expect, if I'm being entirely truthful, the 3-0 sweep out of Daytona. I mean, Madison College being the reigning champs, very tough way to start the season. But I believe they had a sub today, so hopefully once they get their third back, they can find that up.
I mean, they've got a sub, and they also got Sagi on as wasn't his name.
Laptop.
60 FPS laptop. I mean, it's just like, we didn't see Madison in their best form. We saw some really bright spots and good moments there during that game from the team as a whole. I mean, there was an incredible defense, honestly, by all the players. So hats off to everybody. But there were a few that I remember in very pivotal moments where the game was still very close in that last game. And Krugs, I saw just like having like incredible save after incredible save. So honestly, hats off to them.
All right. Well, we're going to see you guys in our next match, Brookdale versus Wake Tech. We look forward to it. All right.
Tries to get one straight round. Only gets 41 scrub. Double kill there on A long. Heard one short. Sky Flash coming in. Turns into Flash. Turns around. Sprays one. Gets a second as well. 4K from Scrub here. Ace cooking up for Scrub here. Sees him long. Goes for the ace from Scrub there. Huge pop off there.
Mouse, not bad.
Oh, I believe we are getting a war ball. Brought all over to us right now. Curious to see what one
I can catch.
Let's see the catch.
Oh, and there it is, the up smash cleaning it right back up.
Let's go.
You can't handle the jungle. Should be pressing it more.
Yes.
Yep, this is gonna be mostly the same play that we saw last time, right? Oh my god, the C4 exploded!
Come on here. Ooh. Real big gunfight here.
Not good enough to get that
Oh my
first
god,
kill.
Anakin!
Oh my god, great play from Anakin since getting rid of Silent Storm and then using his ult to get rid of Instinct Squid.
Double.
Oh, what a stop. What a fake by Yeet. Wow. Completely crosses over one of the Wake Tech players. Completely just left him in the dust. Open net. Perfect play by Brookdale. It's 2-0 Brookdale. 1 minute 38 left. Down one.
Oh, he gets
he
taken
takes
out
it
on site.
Flaps is up to Flaps now. 1v2 situation.
Flaps finds
1v1.
2. 1. Oh.
Throwing
Does he
that
hit him with the stun? He hits him with the stun. And his
Let's
pistol.
go!
1v3 for
Let's
Flaps.
go, baby! Play!
Anything coming out. Fate picking up one. Fate picking up two. Brookdale is national champs, ladies and gentlemen.
13-3.
First season in the NJCAA. Brookdale are your national champs.
Alrighty. And we are back from our short intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you've been with us since the beginning or just joining us, thank you for tuning in. Once again, I am Matt17. This is my co-caster, A1 Apostle. And in just a few moments here, we're going to be starting our second and final match of the day with Brookdale Community College versus Wake Tech Community College. It's exciting series 1. Excited to see what we get out of this second series. So it looks like on Brookdale, we've got Sebastian Vega as Milo, Yandel Torres as Pingu, Vincent Serpico as Mini Vinny, and Christopher Shakoti as Explosion RL. And then on Wake Tech side, we've got Craig Bartik as Deadsy, Colby Martin as Onset, and Daniel Palencia as Flick Fillet, which
That's a good
not supposed to be biased here, but there is a name here that I like more than the others.
That's great.
Yeah, what do you think we're gonna see, or what are you hoping to see out of this next match here, A1?
I gotta say, I mean, Wake Tech's a powerful team. I played them 2 years ago, and they were They were the previous champs back then. I really do think that they can take a good. They have got really great offense, but I haven't seen Brookdale play, so hopefully the great to see some things over here. And here we have Milo with an accidental backflip to start. Dezzy's going to take it off. Does not find a double off the wall. Flick Flay going to pass it mid. Dezzy with the redirect doesn't find it as Soppingu tries to find a shot. Mini off the back. A dangerous float on the blue side, but there was no one from Wake Tech to shoot there. Having some a lot of back and forth on the pitch over here, but it doesn't matter. I don't think Dezzy's going to go for the double. Doesn't find it in the corner. Big pinch right into the orange half. Onset's going to try to find a 50. Doesn't find it. Mini Vinny looking for the backboard.
Yep, and we almost saw Wake Tech take the early lead right there, and they've had a couple of opportunities, but just can't quite connect and finish off any of their plays. And Brookdale had a really great counter for a second there, but Wake Tech was able to just bring it right back. And now we're seeing both teams fighting for possession here along the midfield as Brookdale takes it across back to Wake Tech's side. Little passing play there, but easily defended by Wake Tech.
Absolutely. Looks like we have someone demoed on Wake Tech's side, but they're still mounting a strong offense over here. Onset over here wasting all his boosts in the corner. It doesn't find the pass or the shot. Flick Fillet going for the 50. We've got one person back on Wake Tech's side. Dezzy. Looks like everyone's piled up on the right side and middle over there. No team's high on boosts at the moment. It's a pure battle of attrition, and maybe even will. I mean,
that's the big question: is who's got the stronger will and who's going to outlast the other. I mean, because we're just seeing so much back and forth with either team. Both teams really struggling to maintain a meaningful possession here. Just seeing, just battle after battle from corner to corner and then across into midfield, and doesn't look like there's a clear favorite here just yet. And there's another shot from Brookdale, but again, just hitting that post.
Flick trying to pass down to his teammate mid. Doesn't quite get it. TC misses the clear. Soppingu no boost on. Flick Fillet couldn't find a shot back into Brookdale's net. Dezzy taking it off the left wall, passing it in and just booming the ball to the other side. Onset trying to find his pass mid. Doesn't quite get it. Flick going up. Pass off the wall. Does he want the double? Is Onset going to go? I mean, double commits on Wake Tech's side is definitely going to hinder their ability, but it doesn't matter actually, because Dezzy's going to get us straight down into the back of the blue net. Off the ceiling. Incredible reaction. Incredible big demo over there. From Onset.
Angle from the corner. I mean, if you've ever played this game before, you know that's a hard shot to make. And honestly, that was excellent play out of Wake Tech there. Really just applied so much pressure to Brookdale, who could not keep up in the end, and that demo was instrumental.
Big fake foot reset. But denied by Milo. I mean, that looked like they were surely going to go in, but Milo knew exactly where it was going to go.
Yeah, that was excellent defense there by Milo.
No boost on Brookdale's side. Results. And another goal for Wake Tech as some big fakes comes out of Dezzy, and TC could not. He couldn't quite get in front of the ball. He had to get an early flip with low boost, and Dezzy had all the control there.
Yeah, that was a huge fake out of Dezzy. I mean, one might say this might be a little bad, but one might say it was a little deadly.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was bad.
Anyway, we have another shot on Wake Tech as they mount a very strong offense. I mean, they are relentless. Defensive demons, truly. Onset's going to go for a flip reset. A fake. Doesn't get it, though. I mean, that was really big, and we have two defenders in Brookdale's net as it's disrupted by Onset. They've been very good at disrupting Brookdale's plays and just keeping them out of the midfield and keeping them out of the game. Low boost and everything.
Yeah. And you saw a lot of like awkward play there in front of Brookdale's net for a moment.
Wow! An incredible clear. But doesn't find its way to the net, but it does. TC takes the shot after a big clear from Brookdale over there. Almost finds the net. Soppingu misses, and then
but
TC
it's just enough for Mini Vinny just showing up, low boost, but the proper positioning, just went all in, realizing, hey, we're down 2-0 with just over a minute to go. And they made every second there count, and now it's just a 1-goal lead with just over a minute. And let's see if Brookdale can turn things around, and maybe we'll see shades of Game 1 in the last series.
It could be. Absolutely. I mean, this is the first game of the season for both these teams, and they are both just absolutely hammering the ball. And here we have another open net, and it finds its way into the back. Milo with a great shot after an excellent pass over here from TC. I mean, it looks like Wake Tech was overcommitted over there, and Milo was just right where he needed to be.
Yeah, Onset not able to connect in that corner there, and maybe thinking, well, this will be a pass and my teammate will get it, but Brookdale was just able to take it out immediately. Wake Tech definitely got a little over-aggressive there and paid for it, and now we have a whole new ball game with just over 30 seconds of play left for this game.
We might be able to see overtime, but based on the way Brookdale's been playing, they're holding a lot of momentum over here. Doesn't matter. Oh, wow, what a big Cookster pinch over there. It doesn't find its way into the net. TC taking it to the corner. Here we have Milo up. Oh, double commit over there from Brookdale. Not a big touch. I mean, doesn't have much boost over there. Not a lot they can do with that, but it doesn't matter. Big misplay by Flick Fillet.
Oh my goodness.
Floats it in front of the net.
Another Game 1, down 2-0, and here we are with 8 seconds left. Last time it was a buzzer beater, but this time, Brookdale, as on the blue side, being down 0-2, bringing it back 3-2. The 8 seconds left. Can they hold on?
Wake Tech looking to hopefully get this next goal to either secure overtime. First game of the series is very important, but it looks like it might just go down. Oh, big misplay over there. Bumps his teammate out the way. Doesn't find its way into the back of the Brookdale net. Brookdale takes the first game of the series. I mean, really excellent plays by the entire team. And just even scoreboard over there. Lots of passes, lots of shots over there. TC being a very integral player. Getting the ball out right where it needed to be, and Milo being exactly there to receive it.
Yeah. No, honestly, we saw it was a great back and forth by both teams, really. But it's the same thing we saw last series where it looked like Madison might be taking it pretty early, but then Daytona was able to bring it back and regained that momentum. They stood cool, kept cool heads, made the adjustment, and they took that. And again, now here's Brookdale doing the same thing, coming into Game 2 of this series with all of the momentum. These players have got to be feeling really great right now. And so let's see how that affects their play going forward in Game 2 and see if Wake Tech can bring things back.
And it looks like Brookdale is going to start off strong again. Just 13 seconds into the game, finding a pass to his teammate and booming it straight into the back of Wake Tech's net. Excellent shot by Chopingu. Just enough boost to shoot it in. Perfect placement.
Oh, and I've been talking about this since Game 1. It's just the excellent positioning by the Brookdale players. Having no boost, but having such an awareness, like, okay, I know that I can be here. Low boost, no boost. I've got my team behind me. They've got boost to support me. I'm going for this shot. And they're taking every shot, every opening that they see, and they're just connecting with them.
Absolutely. And the thing with Wake Tech, they're great under pressure, but they gotta have to find this offense. Once they have the ball in their control and they have the lead, it's very hard to take it from them. But they gotta get it going. Here we have Milo getting demoed over here by Deadsy. He's hungry. He wants to get it off. Looks like Brookdale's bumping each other off the spawn. Flick Fillet being absolutely a demon with those demos over there. Looks like Wake Tech is very intent on keeping it in the blue half right now.
Yeah, they're applying an immense amount of pressure right now on Brookdale, and seeing Brookdale struggling to get out of their half at all or find any boost. And it just looks like right now it's all Wake Tech. But does it mean anything if they can't connect and get a ball in the back of that Brookdale net?
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Onset almost is a shot in, but Sopung denies it. Takes it over one Wake Tech defender. Takes it over two with zero boost. Brookdale doesn't need boost to play. They're going to take it off the backboard. Flick over here, passing it over. Can he get a pass mid for his teammate? No one's there from Wake Tech.
Yeah, and you saw the intent there by Flick, able to clear it all the way into their corner, and the other team not able to respond quickly enough, but that was a real missed opportunity there. No one from Wake Tech being midfield.
Speaking of missed opportunity.
Yeah, seriously. Again, for Brookdale, look at this. Oh.
I mean, he Goomba stomped his own teammate. That's about as unlucky as you can get. Trying to defend, and then he just falls right on your head.
Yeah. Seriously, and we've seen this. We've seen this happen a lot this series so far. We see these flashes of brilliance for a second where Wake Tech really gets something going, but then they just cannot capitalize. And in Brookdale, the second that they take it back, they're able to just do what Wake Tech cannot and capitalize immediately. And now it's a two goal lead for them with just half game of regulation left for this second game of the series.
Super Goo takes another shot right on net. Deadsy with the save. Milo trying to receive it mid. Can he get the shot on? He does. Onset with an incredible save off the crossbar. Wake Tech is determined to not let any more goals find their way into the back of the net. Here we have Flick going for bumps, hopefully trying to make a play. We had the entire orange half. Just for a second there, back on the blue side, no one back, but they have to make it happen. I mean, with just 2 minutes on the clock, they have to get a goal and secure that momentum and something on the board. Onset passing it mid. Tetsu's going to get a shot on, but TC is there to receive it. Milo trying to take it over. Big 50 over there from Onset, and no one's home from Brookdale. Wake Tech gets their first point of the game. Finally back on the board with 1:48 left on the clock. Could we be seeing a revival from Wake Tech over here? I mean, this is what they do best.
Yeah, honestly. And, and it's been such great back and forth by these two teams, and if you've seen Wake Tech just really struggle to keep up, like it's been Brookdale's game this whole time, but let's see if Wake Tech, now that they've gotten that goal with just 1.5 minutes left to go, if they can shift the momentum maybe in their favor, ride that momentum, take it forward.
And they just might. Big 50 from Flick over here. TC off the back, gonna try to pass it to his friend mid. No one's there. Wake Tech does not intercept. TC gets another unchallenged ball for a second there. Deadsy with a miss. Now Onset's going to try to pass it to his teammates mid. We have the entire Brookdale defense back, but they're low boost. This could spell trouble for Brookdale. Can Wake Tech get another shot on? Here we have Onset going down, but Brookdale has just been an iron wall. Wake Tech not able to find their way into the back of the Brookdale net. Flick with low boost, flicking it over 2 defenders into his teammate mid, but Milo makes sure it does not find anyone. Now Onset 100 boost off the sidewall. Is it dangerous?
And with a name like Flick Fillet, you really got to wonder if flicking is his specialty.
Let's hope so.
Or is it just all for show?
Big dunk from Deadsy. Onset with an unchallenged shot on. Big save from Milo. Does not want the game to be tied up. Brookdale looking to take the second game of the series. Just 30 seconds left. We have the entire Wake Tech side up down in Brookdale. Big 50.
Brookdale.
No one home from Brookdale.
On to the lead. All they've got to do is play excellent defense here with just 15 seconds left to go. But we're seeing an immense amount of pressure from Wake Tech.
Absolutely true. That could have been another shot. Wake Tech could have had at least a forced overtime, but no one was there to take that. I mean, this is the time that you have to play really offensive. Can somebody scoop the ball up before it falls? Deadsy keeping it alive. And Brookdale puts it down. This is the second game of the series.
Yeah, and they almost had something there, but once again, we saw a lot of missed opportunities by Wake Tech. I just feel like they seem a little locked up and a little passive at times, just really not capitalizing on some of the opportunities that they're getting here and just giving the ball away to Brookdale almost.
Absolutely. I agree. But, Brookdale has been very, very strong on the offense and the defense. I mean, they're like a blue wall out there. 0 boost, and you cannot find a way into the back of their net. I mean, truly, it's just a really good play out of Brookdale over there.
Honestly, I mean, some of those saves that we saw are just, I don't know if I can even point to just one because there were so many amazing saves. And the amount of times where I thought Wake Tech had it, and I think Wake Tech probably thought they had it. and they just could not connect. It's Brookdale came out swinging with their offense in the beginning, but really it was their defense that won them that match. And now they have all the momentum as we're about to go into Game 3. Will we see another sweep in this series?
Let's see. I mean, I know definitely Brookdale's hoping for that. And just to bounce off what you were saying earlier, I mean, it's true what they say. A strong defense is the best offense. Brookdale has proven that time and again, holding on to their leads. And it looks like they're trying to get another one then. But here we go, onset. Getting a flip reset over one of the Brookdale defenders. Tries to dunk it again, but it looks like TC is there to intercept. Onset's back with no boost. Milo flicking it up. Here it is. It's hovering in the mid. Flicks is going to shoot it into the Brookdale corner. Desi with a big pass out mid. Flickfully shooting it on, but Milo just reads it. I mean, he has their playbook.
My goodness, the defense out of Brookdale, I swear. It's every time I'm about to jump out of my seat thinking like, oh, things are about to go Wake Tech's way. But yet again, I'm jumping out of my seat for different reasons. Just watching these incredible saves over and over and over from the Brookdale players. I mean, hats off to them.
Absolutely. I mean, Milo has really just been an angel and a big save out of TC over there.
Again! Yet again, as we're talking about it, we just watched another amazing save out of Brookdale. Is there anything that they cannot block?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's looking Wake Tech cannot penetrate past their defense over here. Milo still low boost. I mean, looks at the entire Brookdale side, under 50 boost, all of them. Dead's gonna take a shot in, but it cannot find its way. Everyone's just everywhere. Milo with a big 50 out there, Soping with no boost, and this is finally where the low boost catches up with Brookdale. I mean, proper positioning doesn't mean anything if you can't find your way to the top of that net. Here we go, Flick and Onset over here taking a little team play, big power of friendship moment.
Yeah, you saw them lock their hands there for a second. Their little friendship bracelets, but they were able together to put it away. And is Flick going to be able to get another one? No, he does not. But here's Dedsy taking his own shot. And again, it looks like Wake Tech will just look to keep that same momentum going, keeping Brookdale stuck in their own half with limited boosts as this relentless assault from Wake Tech over and over and over again. Will this be the moment?
Yeah, this is what Wake Tech does best. I mean, they're just incredibly offensive players, and once they get the ball rolling, it's really hard to get them out of your half. I mean this in the best way possible. They're very pesty. They're there when you don't want them to be. They have the ball when you don't want them to be, and they're always looking for a demo out there. Incredible save again by Milo. I mean, he has just been Brookdale's angel over here, guarding every shot, not letting anything through.
Absolutely. I mean, we just saw like an amazing, as we were talking there, we just saw an amazing offensive play out of Wake Tech across the field. And once again, it's just Milo of ice in his veins, just not panicking at all and stopping Wake Tech once again. Will Brookdale, will that defense be enough though? Because now they're down for the first time since the first game, and will be able to mount an offensive push again and take this game back, or will we go to a game 4 in this series?
It's looking like a game 4. I mean, like Wake Tech is just holding so much pressure right now, and Brookdale has been low boost this entire time. I mean, if you just look at the boost on the side, no one on Brookdale's side. I mean, yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, both teams are doing what they do best. Brookdale is defending, and it looks like Wake Tech over here just cannot stop with the defense, but it doesn't matter. Flick Fillet, very patient over there, waiting for the overcommit on defense from Brookdale as he takes a shot straight in, no one home.
Oh, and that was so awkward there. So Pingo thought it was his. Minivinny had the better angle, but he couldn't make it in time. Ended up bumping his teammate out of the way, and it's such an unfortunate goal. You hate to see that, but now we have Wake Tech up 2-0 with just a minute and a half left of regulation play. It's very well possible Wake Tech might finally take a game in this series.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They're looking for hopefully a reverse sweep. I mean, right now it's all or nothing from Wake Tech. They're down 2 in the series and a best of 5. It's a season opener. You want to start off strong. I mean, and Wake Tech is playing their game. They're waiting for the mistakes in the defense, and you know if you keep them on there long enough, they will start to crack.
Yeah, and what they really need to worry about, all they need to worry about is maintaining possession enough and having good enough defense for the shots that Brookdale is able to take. But really, you want to force as many bad touches and bad shots as possible. And as long as they can maintain possession, this might be an easy game for them. Oh, and a disgusting fake there by Flick Filet. Now he's taking it across the pitch.
I mean, and also just to go back for a couple seconds there, and you see that incredible back pass onto the backboard from Wake Tech. I mean, it looks like they have finally woken up and found their synergy, and it's looking unlikely anything's going to stop them. With just 30 seconds of regulation left, we have Flick Filet taking it back into the middle of the pitch, and
Oh my
Betsy with
God!
wow, putting the knife in the nail in the closet, the dagger, all of it above. He is killing it. For a lack
My
of a better
co-caster
term.
is a loss for words here because of the insane pressure that Wake Tech has been applying, and they just look like a whole different team right now. I mean, you know, you kind of touched on this a second ago, but I feel like Wake Tech is really putting the wake in Wake Tech. They really have woken up, and they look alive in this game for the first time this entire series.
Wow. I wonder how many of these problems we can fit in here.
I'm trying as many as I can.
Here we go with just 7 seconds left. Flick Filet is going to look for another just to keep that momentum going from Wake Tech. Brookdale is just determined not to give them any more. They're up 2 still. It's still anyone's series, but Wake Tech has definitely come to play.
Yeah, no, they will not go quietly into the night, and we will not see 2 back-to-back sweeps today, it looks like. That was some very, very exciting back and forth there. Saw a lot of amazing play out of both teams, but if you saw there on the scoreboard just a moment ago, you saw nothing but save after save across the Brookdale leaderboard, and it was just relentless offense from the start of that game to finish from Wake Tech, and they finally found their groove. I'm excited to see if they can keep that going in this next game and force a Game 5 in the best of 5.
Yep. Exactly. Here we are in Game 4 of the series. Wake Tech starting off strong with a big pass down on mid, onset with a shot, but denied again by Milo, who is determined to keep his name as Brookdale's guardian angel. So Bingo taking it off, but Desi denies. I mean, Wake Tech is just so much pressure. Just 20 seconds into the game. Onset looking for a double. Can he find it? And he does! Smashing it off the crossbar. I mean, look at those eyes. They're peering into you as Wake Tech.
Honestly, it's just a relentless onslaught by Wake Tech right now. It's just
see right through them, right through the Brookdale defense, and they're just getting more and more creative. I mean, with just 10 boosts left in, you can see him just taking it right into the back. It's incredible, truly. Desi intercepting the pass. Milo looking for the shot, and Desi doesn't find the dunk. Every time it flips over to Brookdale's side, I just see them with less than 10, 20 boosts. It's really tough to keep a strong offense or defense going, for a matter of fact. I mean, they've been so great at it, and it looks like they're just shutting me up as Milo finds a shot right into the back of Wake Tech's net.
Yeah, it looks like Wake Tech overcommitted on that one. Got a little overconfident, and and that's the thing. Again, it's a game all about momentum, as I've said many times tonight. And if you can keep a cool head and just wait for your moment, you can find these opportunities. And it's not great to get overconfident here. You can definitely see out of the Wake Tech players, they're really feeling themselves here. But that can be a blessing and a curse, and it proved to be right there. And now we have a tie game with just a little over 3.5 minutes to go in this Game 4 of this series.
Yeah, Brookdale looking for a gentleman's sweep as they're starting to mount some real pressure back on Wake Tech's side. You can see them controlling the boost a lot better, keeping it the ball past the orange line over there, taking shot after shot again. That was a pretty good clear over there from Wake Tech. Here we have
questionable to us as bad players, but excellent from high-level players. I mean, I assure you, these players, they're only human. They're going to make mistakes, but a lot of what we see is very deliberate and very intentional.
Absolutely. No, I don't know how intentional it was just a few moments ago. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen that. 0-0-0 across the board from Brookdale, but there was nothing in the tank, but there was still on the orange half. I've got to say, that's definitely That's definitely a new one, but no goal was scored yet, and they were still putting some great pressure down on Wake Tech. Here we have a big pinch over there from Wake Tech as they push it into the blue half. Onset gonna look for the intercept. Doesn't find it after a big fake out of Milo, but Deadzy is still there, right back, playing Pessy. We have almost a pass out there in front of the Brookdale net, but Chick-fil-A is there to receive it. Oh! Very awkward there as Sopingu takes a shot pass. A little bit of a delayed shot, and Chick-fil-A just kind of spinning on his wheels, and he couldn't find the defense there.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. It's just, you watch Wake Tech, they were doing so well while they maintained possession and kept control of that midfield and kept Brookdale to their own side. But as soon as Brookdale was able to get out of their own corner and start getting any meaningful possessions going, it has not been going Wake Tech's way so far. And it's a very close game right now.
Absolutely. With 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, we have Brookdale up 1. And it looks like they're going to try to maintain that lead. Something they are very good at. This is big dangerous. This is very dangerous territory for Wake Tech over here.
I think big dangerous is pretty fitting, honestly, given the context.
Absolutely. And here we have almost no one home on Brookdale's side as Wake Tech is putting that big pressure there. And Chick-fil-A finds it into the top left. Absolutely stunning plays by Deadzy. Bouncing it off the back. I love three-man plays. This is what Rock League is about. Just shooting to your teammate and finding the back of the enemy net. Brookdale could not keep up. They were low on boosts and they were low on defenders.
Watching Milo stuck in net by himself with 0 boosts. I know you said we've been calling him the guardian angel of this entire series, but I think Wake Tech just proved now that he is, in fact, only human.
Absolutely. We're going to see here, because this is what Brookdale does. They turtle up after they get the lead, and it can be proved. Oh, wow. We're looking for TC looking for a squishy save, but he couldn't find it. He was dunked over here by what looks like Deadzy, and then, Onset just puts it right back in. Big dunk out of Deadzy over there, not allowing TC to clear the ball. It would have been a huge clear for Brookdale.
Yeah, seeing Sopingo stuck there back in net by himself. And it was a very awkward situation, not knowing if Deadzy's going to be able to take the shot. And Wake Tech was able to capitalize once again. And we need to see more out of them if they want to push Game 5 in this series. Right now they have the lead. It's their game to lose.
Yes, with 1 minute and 10 left on the clock. We see Brookdale pushing into the orange half now. Very aggressive. They want to get that lead back. They want to close out the series, because if you go to Game 5, it's looking like Wake Tech's going to have all the momentum, and it looks like they're keeping it as they are just breaking through the Brookdale defense.
Oh my gosh. And we've been talking about Milo being the guardian angel, but looking at Onset, honestly, you said it earlier, that goal explosion couldn't be more fitting. It's just those eyes every time peering right into the opposing player's soul. Yeah, seriously.
Truthfully, if Milo's the angel, Onset's the devil over here, breaking down the Brookdale defense. It looks like Wake Tech just wants to keep this offensive pressure going, and definitely not even allow Brookdale a chance to turtle up.
And here we have Brookdale will have to go into offense. As long as Wake Tech can maintain possession, it will be their game, and we will see a Game 5 in Championsville.
That's very exciting. We could be seeing our first sweep. Here we go. There's still 30 seconds on the left, and if anyone knows Rocket League, there's a lot that can happen in those 30 seconds. A kickoff goal, a faded save. Brookdale could just close out their series yet, but with 15 seconds left on the clock, it's looking very unlikely, as they can't mount any sort of pressure against Wake Tech. They were just, keeping the pressure all up in their half. They're looking for a big dunk out there. Doesn't get it. 2 seconds left on the clock. 1 second. Deadzy trying to drop the ball. No chance. Incredible game out of Wake Tech over here. Really a lot of pressure. Onset, 5 shots on goal. It doesn't get better than that. And wow, 5 shots out of Onset and 5 saves out of Deadzy. They've got it locked down from all angles. Chick-fil-A just being exactly where he needs to be, passing the ball when it matters. And still, just 3 saves. No matter how much pressure it seems Brookdale put on, Wake Tech was there to counter it, and Brookdale was not there to counter Wake Tech's.
Yeah, and now with the momentum being in Wake Tech's favor coming into this Game 5, will we be able to see, the big question is, will we be able to see Brookdale hold strong and come back, if they keep their cool and they play good Rocket League like they have been, I mean, this could be anybody's game. But I'm so excited for our very first Game 5.
Game 5, first Game 5 of the season. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, both these series that we were casting today have just been so electric, but I've got to seeing Game 5 and almost a reverse sweep out of Wake Tech. It could be something very special and the start of an incredible run for Wake Tech this season. I mean, there'd be a lot of momentum to head into. Wake Tech loves the momentum, loves to play fast, and loves to play hard. And Brookdale, I mean, they might be able to keep up, but it looks like Onset's determined to break down that Brookdale's defense. I mean, with Milo being demoed so constantly, being a low boost, and here we have a big pass out of Onset, and a big demo. Oh my God! Wake Tech has just been devilish in destroying and breaking down the Brookdale defense. They cannot mount anything at all. 2 demos coming out in 2 seconds. I mean, just like huge from Wake Tech.
Honestly. And we saw in Game 1 of the series, we saw a lot of that aggression out of Wake Tech. We saw a moment in the middle of the game for, I want to say, a good portion of it where they were able to maintain possession, and they applied so much pressure to Brookdale with just demo after demo after demo, trying to break down their defense, but they just could not take any quality shots and capitalize. And it looks like they've finally gotten warmed up and figured it out. And now they realize if they can just do that same, if they can play that same Rocket League, but actually connect on their shots, I mean, this game, this series is all but theirs.
Absolutely. I mean, Brookdale needs to really regain the momentum, regain the control back in the other half. And as Flickflay goes for a bump on Milo, TC, going for a back pass over there, but doesn't find it. Deadsy's going to take it off of the Wake Tech side over here. Big plays around the defenders. Doesn't find the 50, but it doesn't matter because Onset's up. This is scary. Doesn't find the dunk, but Flickflay's going to shoot it on. Oh, big shots out of Wake Tech there, but it couldn't connect as huge saves out of Brookdale's side just now.
I think Onset might have gotten in the way if his teammates shot there a little bit. It looked like it rolled a little bit off his car. And now we're watching Wake Tech triple commit on their own side, but no one's there from Brookdale to capitalize. Looks like they'll just wait back.
Yes, Wake Tech might have been a little over-eager on those plays. I mean, like, they definitely, once they start feeling themselves, they send it all in. And it looks like it can spell trouble for Wake Tech as it is tie game now. After a huge flip reset from Milo over here, passing out the ball, we see all the Wake Tech defenders on the same side, and so Pingo is zero boost again. I mean, this is Brookdale's game. They just hammer it into the back of Wake Tech's net.
Yeah, absolutely electric play there.
Love to see it. Now we have the ball. Onset's going to control it. He's a lot of boost right now. Fakes the flip reset, but there's nothing to come of it. Flick-Fillet looking for the pass out to his teammate mid, but no one's there on Wake Tech's side, and we have all the defenders on Brookdale bunched up. I mean, this is definitely a sight to behold. And another pass out mid, no one there again from Brookdale. Both these teams really need to start connecting on these passes if they want to, win it all in Game 5. I mean, this is the final game of the series. You got to go big or you got to go home.
Yeah, and with the score being what it is, tied up with just half the game, barely half the game left to play, I mean, something's got to give.
Yep, and here we go. Onset looking to find that, the lead with another fake. I mean, he has just been faking after faking, but when he takes a shot, you don't even know it. Flick-Fillet with a big miss out of there, leaving Onset back by himself, but he still passes. And it looks like Brookdale is going to have some possession down in Wake Tech's half. But no one there to make plays or make passes. TC taking a shot on, but Onset denies off the backboard. Yeah, Flick-Fillet passing it on mid, and no one's there from Brookdale to take that shot. That could have spelled trouble for Wake Tech. Wake Tech really low on boost over here. And Sopigu is going to take the weak shot on. No one's there to clean it up, and now Wake Tech has another easy possession. It looks like there's only one defender back on Brookdale's side. Can they find a shot? They can't. Wake Tech's got to mount that strong, star offense that they're so well known for. I mean, here we go. Flick-Fillet off the backboard. Milo low boost. Defender demoed out of Brookdale's net. Brookdale not being able to have any meaningful possessions as we see Wake Tech just control it and demo and bump their way straight into the back of the blue net. Can't quite find it though. Passing out. Onset's going to take it into the corner. You see Brookdale low again on boost.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of pressure being applied here by Wake Tech, and it's all their game. And yep, and there we go. It's just maintaining possession and attack after attack after attack. But this is what they do. I mean, we've been talking about it the entire series. Just watching Brookdale, as good as their defense is, they are only human, and being stuck in your own side, low boost start for so long, not able to get out of that corner.
Absolutely. Here we have looking for the equalizer, and it looks like Brookdale is just they're finding their groove, they're finding their rhythm. A huge pinch out of there, and does he dunk? Doesn't quite dunk it, but TC is there anyway for the pass. And Wake Tech was not prepared for that quick shot off. And now it's back to anyone's game. We're in game 5, 37 seconds on the clock. Anyone can take it. Are we going to see an overtime? Or will we see another nail biter from either of these teams? Here we have Onset getting the big flip out of there. Brookdale low boost. You see no one's quite there to, challenge. I mean, it's tough. Onset's going to, there we go. And it looks like Flick Fillet finds it again. Making the series 3-2 with 14 seconds on the clock. A big shot out of there, and it looks like Brookdale again and again and again. They're caught out again with no boost. And they can't defend. 14 seconds. Can Brookdale make something special happen to take game 5 of the series? It's looking risky. So Pingu with a huge miss out there. Doesn't quite get it in, but Milo taking it off the top. TC taking the shot on net. Brookdale looking for the bump, but they don't find it. Wake Tech playing incredibly patient. The ball is going to fall on the blue half, and Wake Tech takes game 5 of the series. An incredible game from Wake Tech. I mean, reverse sweep.
An incredible series with the reverse sweep. I mean, I was going to say these two teams coming into it with the relentless offense of Wake Tech and the impeccable defense of Brookdale, which no shade against Wake Tech. They also had some amazing saves, great defense as well. But it looked like, I was wondering the entire time what will happen when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force, and it looks like
we found out.
Wake Tech's way. They were the unstoppable force, proving that they can move any object no matter how strong.
Yeah.
Excellent series though. That was a lot of exciting back and forth.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, Wake Tech was hammering the ball back into Brookdale's half, looking for the cracks in the defense.
Yeah. And I think you said this, middle of the game. It's just, if you just hammer and hammer and hammer away, the cracks will eventually show. It did prove to be too much. But excellent play out of all players on both teams. It was a very exciting series.
Speaking of, let's go get one of those players in here now. We're going to be joined with Deadsy, Wake Tech's team captain. Hey, Deadsy, how's it going?
Hello. I am doing good.
Yeah, I bet your blood pressure is really high too. I mean, that was an electrifying series out of you guys, and especially coming down to just a nail biter, getting that last shot in the final few seconds of the game. You guys put it away. How did it make you feel?
Honestly, that was one of the hardest series that we've had in a while. The other team, they played absolutely amazing. They showed up every single game, regardless of the series score, and they really put us to work. Very nervous, as you can tell, but we tried to stay in it the whole time. We gave it our all every single game. We talked about what was wrong, what went right, and we acted on it. We took it.
That's something you want to hear out of your captain. I mean, that's beautiful. Really brings almost a tear to my eye. But truthfully, it's just like you guys looked like you started off really shaky there in the beginning in game 1, and even game 2, as Brookdale took those first 2 series of the game. It's looking like it was going to go their way. But once you guys started to get that offense going, it looks like nothing could stop you. I mean, and sure, there were a few misplays there, but it looks like nothing was going to get in your way. I mean, what was the communication there? How did you communicate to your team that we need to get the ball rolling? I mean, coming back from a reverse sweep is nothing to scoff at. It's very special.
So when we first came in, the first game we were up 2 goals, and then at some point they scored something, they followed up another goal, and then they took the series, or they took that game either 3-2 or 4-2. But that happened, and we're like, okay, what went wrong? Why did they score? We just had a bunch of mishaps, as you said. We're a little nervous, stream game got the little nerves on us, got everyone watching, but after the first game, we were like, okay, let's calm down a bit. The second game didn't go as planned either. And I sat with him for a second. I talked. I said, hey, all we need to do is just play confident. We know that we're strong. We put the practice in, and all we have to do right now is just show up and compete. And we slowly took back the series, winning nail-biting games. And
I'll say,
I couldn't be more proud of my team. Yeah, I got none left, honestly. I'm down to the bone.
I mean, and show up you guys did. I mean, like it was an incredible series to watch. I mean, what a way to open up the season. I gotta say, Dedsy, you really showed up here as a captain, and you showed up as a teammate, putting those shots away and being a defensive, staple on your team. And I gotta say, coming off a win, I believe you guys were the national champions 2 years ago. Am I correct?
Yes. So we were the champions in the Open. So we weren't in the Premier at that point due to some circumstances. But we took the championship.
Yeah, that was really huge out of you guys. And it looks like you guys, I mean, even still 2 years later, you still have that momentum. You still have that strength. You guys are playing hard and you're playing strong. And it's really exciting to see what's going to happen for you this season. So tell me, speaking of what's going to happen in the season, what is Wake Tech's goal now? Obviously, you want to win it all, but what do you guys want to work on? What are you looking forward to? Any particular matchups that you have in your heart?
So you guys just casted the previous series of Daytona, but those are some good friends of ours. We've scrimmed them quite a few times. That is the matchup we're currently looking most forward to. Whenever we scrim them, those series are take it or leave it. They're dead even. We go 4-4, 4-5, 3-4, whatever it may be. Those series are extremely close, back and forth. One team takes it, the other team takes it, and 4-1 victories, and it flips. So I'm looking most forward to that. Our goal, of course, being taking the championship. We're coming back, and we're coming for blood here. But
you heard it,
I'm
ladies
just
and
looking
gentlemen.
forward to playing, as well as Lackawanna. Shout out to them. They beat us plenty of times, and we are not taking that this time around. We are coming back, and we are taking them down.
That's excellent to hear, and you heard it. You heard it from Dedsy himself, the team captain of Wake Tech. They're coming for blood this season, so you better watch out. And thank you, Dedsy. Incredible play today again, and congrats to an incredible first series.
All right. Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for casting.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Take care.
Have a good night.
Good night. All right. Wow. I mean, what a great guy. I gotta say, very, very solid. Good head on his shoulders. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I mean, plays off the way they're playing, I was expecting some sort of like Pharaoh animals because they were just so on that ball. But I mean, so calm, cool, and collected in person.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, kind of getting to hear his side of things there. I mean, it very much reflects a lot of what we saw throughout the game, and there were just flashes of brilliance. And they're like, we know we're a good team. Let's calm the nerves. Let's get in there. And that's the mark of a great captain, to be able to like corral your team that way and bring the morale up and hold strong and get a reverse sweep. I mean, to get a sweep at all is difficult, but a reverse sweep when you're down 2-0 is it feels like an insurmountable challenge.
Absolutely. I mean, they had to bring themselves out of that place, but Wake Tech was up to the task. And I mean, just what an incredible first two series to start the season off. We're really looking forward to it. The rest of the series and the rest of the season from all these teams that are playing. Best of luck to everyone.
Yeah, 100%. Best of luck to all the teams out there. And, not for nothing, looking forward to that Daytona and Wake Tech matchup whenever it does happen. I have my eyes on that one. I'm invested
definitely.
now.
We'll definitely be watching. All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the NJCAA broadcast over here. And that's Rocket League.
Have a good night.